Alright, so we're going to look at databases today for our website. So first of all, you need to go onto 000webhost.com. Sorry, just give me 1 second. Just increase the audio quick. Alright, here we go. So I'm in here and we're going to click on Manage Database, and we need to figure out which one it is. And then we're going to click PHP myadmin. You should probably have to. You might have to try both. That's not going to work. So anyways, we'll get it working. There we go, perfect. Okay, so remember we had 3 tables we had to do. And now I don't want to do one that everyone else is doing, because that'd be helping out someone too much. So I decided to do marine fish. I used to love marine fish. They're very expensive, but beautiful things. Okay, so my 3 tables I decided will be fish type, fish store, and customer. I've got a website that is, allows people to buy heaps of different kinds of fish. Alright, so these are my 3 tables I would have. I would have fish, fish store, and customer. Now I've told you have to think of your own 3 tables, and there's plenty of information on the internet as well. So for example, name, approximate size, is it a big fish, is it a small fish, what's its temperament, because all this data would be displayed as well. So when you're clicking on a different fish, say for example a clownfish like Nemo, its temperament you would say is not bad, but if it was a damsel fish you would say it's pretty crazy. Not that you guys need to know about fish. Alright, and then fish store ID, fish store name, oops, I forgot to do the ID, fish store ID, fish store name, postcode, address, etc., things like that. Customer, customer ID, customer name, price we'll put up here. Anyways, so these are the things that I have put in my table. You don't have to do it like this, you can do it differently. So now what we're going to do is we're going to manually create 3 tables. So we're going to click here on the plus sign. This is PHP myadmin, and we're going to create a new table. We're going to Alright, we'll have to create 3 tables. So we're going to go new table. Sorry, no, we're creating a database. I didn't get much sleep last night. Okay, create database, and I'm gonna call mine fish website, because I love fish. I don't even know what eating. Alright, create. Okay, it's not going to let us because this is a free website. Okay, we're just going to create 3 tables. Okay, we're going to call this one fish type. Call it fish type, like that. Okay, so name, what's the first name? Name. We're going to have this not as an integer, as a varchar. What does varchar mean? Just variable characters. So you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, A, B, C, D. Length, we'll make it say 50. Let's look at some of these other things. Default, we don't need a timestamp, well, it doesn't need to be null. Don't worry about this one. Attributes, binary, unsigned, we won't bother any of these. Null, is it not null? We don't want it to be null, but we'll just leave it as is. Is it a primary key? Is it unique? Nope. Alright, we can put our comments in here, and is it a, what's this stand for again? Auto increment. We don't want to auto increment it either. Alright, so next one is size. Oh, and we'll do it as an integer. We'll do it as a float actually. Float. And we'll just make it 6. Yep, nice. Float is like 3.5, it's a decimal place. Alright, integer is a whole number. So a fish could be 3.5 centimeters. Temperament, we'll make it a varchar, and make it 30 characters. A fish store ID, we'll auto increment that. Fish ID, sorry. We'll make that an integer and we'll auto increment that. Nice. Yes. Next step, we'll make it 10. Let's save that. And so now we have a table. Oh. We've got a table, and we can even add data to it, and we can search it, but we're not going to worry about that yet. But this is SQL. We've done it last year, and we're going to do it again. Select asterisk, just means select all from fish type, that table, where 1. Alright, so this is what it looks like. Awesome. My internet's a bit slow. Alright. Let's continue. Structure. So let's add some more. Add column after fish ID. We've got how many more columns? 1 more to go. So let's go. So let's add price. Integer. Length. Make it 6. Alright. Save and we're done. That's our first table done. Alright, it's right here to your left and you can see it. Edit inline. Okay. That's good enough. So now I want you to do that for your other 2 tables. You just have to create a new one again. And there we go. So we're doing this manually because we're run out a bit of time. We can't really bother with a form. We're not going to bother with a form actually at all. We're just going to see different relationships, and that's what this assignment's all about. It's about information systems. And so if we don't really create a form, and remember a form is just what the user sees to input data. And anyway, a form is a very basic form of information system. I mean, this would be a very complicated information system, and also most of your tables wouldn't be just a form. It's databases are very complicated things. So we'll just scrap the form. It's best to do it, and we're just going to do it like this. We'll input the data at another stage, but I want you to input for your 3 tables now. Create the structure for them, and you should just click on your plus sign here, and you should see all the tables come up. Of course, this is a free website, so it's all slow, columns, new, fish ID, name, price, size, and temperament. Excellent. We'll continue with the next step on Tuesday. Alright, thank you. Or maybe not Tuesday, but yeah. Alright, thanks. Adios.